All right, let's hit it. Let's see what we got. Today is November 9th. I think each each day I get faster with that. Yeah, today's November 9th. Whoa, okay, a lot of stuff today. Where to start? Let's start with Palace. Palace is, okay, yeah, it's this one. So, anytime you have a set of copper, silver, and gold, you get 3 points for it. So that encourages us to get different things. Not the worst landmark. Play the set aside. Okay, so any action can be a stowaway. When anyone gains a duration card. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, this, because, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. My thoughts with this are when anyone gains a duration card, does this trigger? But it does not, because you just play the set aside card. Your actions don't actually count as the set aside card, so any action can basically just feed you 2 cards on your next turn, so that's fine. Kind Emperor is insane. Truly insane. So, the Emperor is too kind. Once the last sun, or whatever, is off of this, every turn you gain a card, an action to your hand. So let's start. Okay, these are the 2 that give it to you. Mountain Shrine is good. It trashes stuff, and then it can give you more cards, so that's pretty good. Poet cycles, reveal the top card of your deck. Jeez, okay. So, we're gonna hit the Kind Emperor very fast. Very, very fast. Okay. There is a buy here. And this sort of fits with Mountain Shrine because you can trash stuff. Let's see. There's a lot of cards that cycle themselves. Lost City is the only way to get extra actions. Nothing else plays something, right? No, this just puts cards into your next hand. Okay. Okay. So Lost City gives us actions. A lot of things cycle. Falconer might be good in this. I guess there's 3 different cards that would trigger playing it from your hand, but gaining cards less than it, there's a lot of cards less than it that you want to gain. I think maybe let's go for an engine just of drawing and playing lots of stuff. Ironmonger I like a lot. Why is +1 action so much bigger? And +1 coin is big. That's strange. Okay, no matter. All right, let's get to it. Forge is just weird to me. I mean, it's hard to get it to do what you want. Okay, for 3, we have a 3-4 split. I think 3, I will start off with a C chart. Or do we just start off with a silver, honestly? Maybe we just start off with a silver. That's always going to be good. And then we can just start going for these after that. Maybe that's what we do. Let's start off with a silver. I go for a gear. I mean, putting cards into your next hand is pretty good. Question is, do we go for Poet first or Ironmonger first? I say Ironmonger. I like Ironmonger a lot. They do too, apparently. Okay. Here, maybe now we go for Mountain Shrine. Let's go for a C chart. What the heck? What the heck? And then 5. Okay, 5 is solid. What they just get? They got another gear. Okay. Let's... For 5, I would say... Lost City. I mean, giving them a card, they're already going to have a crazy turn. So maybe it's not... With 1 buy, maybe it doesn't even matter if we give them another card. Or do we go with Falconer? I mean, putting stuff in our hand is pretty nice. You know what? Let's go with a Falconer. They really like gear, so... Oh, they also went with 1. Okay. Let's see. So what happens if we discard that for a coin? We already have 6. I mean, we could get a forge, right? Yeah. I don't think that matters that much. Let's rather leave it. And oh, we already have 7. Why do we have 7? Oh, because you get it either way. I forgot about that. Okay. Do we go for a forge? I don't think forge is that good. Genuinely. Do I just go for a gold? I mean, gold is never bad. Let's go for a lost city. Let's go for a lost city. They also got a lost city. I get an estate off it. Nothing crazy. Okay, we're not gonna have an action probably. So this is a really weak. This is a very, very weak hand so far. I say with 2, we're not going to be able to buy much. We could buy a mountain shrine. We could get a silver to our hand and get something worth 4. No, you know what? We'll get a nomads, which will give us enough that we can buy something else. Because we get the 2 from that, so that's pretty solid. And then here, let's start poeting. What are they doing? They got 2 lost cities. That is insane. That is crazy. Okay. We'll use this to sift. We'll leave that there. We get another copper off that. We have an extra action from Ironmonger. Okay, that is great. So here we can put something into our hand. Do we have multiple buys? We could if we get this. So that's what we should definitely do. Okay. We never got our mountain shrine, so nomads are going to clutter up our deck some. But for now, I think that's good because getting a double lost city is probably more worth it. Yeah. Lost city is just so good. Though giving them cards is bad. So it's sort of a mixed bag. Okay. Lost city. Lost city. Didn't quite draw what we wanted. So we'll play these guys. Okay. Here, we're working our way down on Kind Emperor. I think maybe we just do more Ironmongers. I mean, I think Ironmonger is really solid. Or do we go for a Lost City and something else? Maybe a Lost City and a sea chart. Yeah. I'm going full engine here. Right now it's not really going anywhere. Some nomads are good for stuff, but not going anywhere fast. What the heck just happened? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll play it. Oh, I keep forgetting about Way of the Mouse. Okay, that's good to remember. Play normally. Let's get a poet. They're trying it through the mountain shrine, which is pretty good. Let's go with a poet. Okay. First we'll Ironmonger. Let's discard it and then do a poet. We'll do a Lost City. Now we'll do a sea chart because we have kind of maximum things here that we might have in play. Didn't really take us anywhere. Let's see. That doesn't grab us that, but this will grab us that. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. We can't get any more Lost Cities. I say Oh man, but we might be feeding them the additional card, but that's okay. I say we go for Ironmongers and just go for a cycle our whole deck kind of thing. We could buy a Nomads first, which will then bring us down 2, so we'll have one more buy with 9, which is neat, but then we could get a province. Maybe that's worth it. That might be worth it, honestly. Oh, I keep forgetting about Palace. Okay, we could also get a gold, and that's going to give us some VP. So maybe let's just go that route. So I'll get an Ironmonger and a gold. And that's going to give us 3 VP, which is not a bad spot to be in. Okay. Ah, yeah, they triggered it. Alright, well, we can do it too. So we could just give ourselves 2 cards. I think playing something normally is better. Let's do another Ironmonger. I don't know if this is a good strategy, but it's the one that I'm going with. We're gonna get another card to our hands. So Forge might be a thing to do with that at some point, you know? So, because we can definitely get a province off of that if we do it right. I think, so we're gonna have an extra action here. It's gonna go there. Ironmonger might give us another action. I say, let's get, I think we won't go for a Forge. We could go for a Falconer, give us something else in our hand, but that's gonna burn in action. I don't know if that's worth it. Let's just go straight for an Ironmonger. Okay. Start with Sifting this way. We'll leave it there. That gives us an action up. Let's play this. Wow. Okay. Leave it there. Okay, so we have a ton of actions. So I shouldn't really be afraid of that, but that's fine. That's where we're at already. Falconer doesn't get us there. Let's play Nomads. Play an Ironmonger. Leave that there. Play a Falconer. Let's get a Nomads to our hand. We'll play it again. And then here, C chart has like maximum chance of hitting. It did not, but that's fine. Ironmonger to Sift. Let's get rid of it. Get something. C chart has maximum chance of hitting. It does not. Okay. That's about as good as we can get. And we have, one of these is a gold. So next turn we're going to have some money too. I think we start buying provinces here. And I don't think we buy a mountain shrine. We're off to a pretty good start. I know things get nuts as soon as this triggers, so nothing's guaranteed. But they don't have a silver or a gold, so they're not close to hitting landmark, which basically puts us a duchy ahead. This hand doesn't get us anywhere fast, though. So that's not great. So maybe while they take their turn. Is there something that we want to gain? We could get a gear, which just gives us some card draw. We could forge. I mean, we could forge our gold into something, but that's into a province. But that's not going to be great because we're going to lose 3 from here, and we would probably need to forge an estate. So we would go down 4 victory points to get 6. Honestly, couldn't tell you what's happening right now. So much stuff happening. 2 provinces, okay? This is tricky because I don't think we're gonna go anywhere with this hand. So the question is, what can we even do? We can do, if we buy this into our hand, that's gonna be a 4 coin swing. So that will let us get 1 province. I think that's probably the best choice right now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna hit a decent number of stuff. Do we leave that there? Probably. Probably. That's better than other things could be. No, you know what? We'd rather have cards, so we'll discard it. Alright. Alright. We definitely need to get a province. Do we get a silver, is my question. And then that lets us get a gold later on for 3. That might be better than alternatives. Plus, it's not bad to have. I think I'll do that. That's a tough one there because they're gonna have a stupid turn again. So they're definitely gonna get 2 provinces. Can they get all 3? I didn't think that far ahead. They might be able to get all 3. They put an ironmonger in their hand, so they probably won't be able to get all 3. I would be surprised if they can. But 2 provinces and something else is really good. I don't know that we're going to be able to even pick up 2. So if they get 2 provinces and a duchy, let's say, that's going to put them at like 29. I mean, we could still beat them. 2 provinces and an ironmonger. Okay. Oh, the 3 pile. Oh, man. Completely caught me off guard there. Wow, that's good. That's really good. Okay, so they got 1 ironmonger from the falconer. Another one. A nomads. Okay, I mean, that's impressive. They got like 5 ironmongers that turn. Wow, that's a tough one. All right, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. I'm not going to change too much. I still think ironmonger is really strong. Maybe nomads is good. They definitely liked gears. So I don't really know. I think I'll still stick with ironmonger turn 1. And then for 3, do we go with gear over a sea chart or a silver? I don't think so. I think I'm still going to go with a silver. Huh, okay, now this gets weird. I think I go for a lost city. Cycling is just so good. I feel like that's really solid. Falconer's also good. That's also good. Let's go with the lost city. They got a falconer, okay. Not much we can do here. We'll leave that. Okay, 3. Sea chart is not that great, honestly. And we ended up positive a lot of actions. Let's go with the gear. That's a little tough. What they gain? An ironmonger to their hand. Okay. We can put stuff in our next hand. We have 5, 7. I think we want to go for a 5, so I'll put a silver and an estate into my next hand. And let's get another lost city. At some point we want a falconer. I might be getting that too late. Okay. Let's do this so we can sift. Huh. Am I going too hard on lost cities? I very well might be. Because we want some nomads too. We want... I'll go with a falconer here. Man, they hit it both times. Okay, so here we go falconer to a nomads. We'll play it normally. I think we'll do nomads, and then we can buy another lost city. Yes. As of right now, no one's even trying to trigger the Kind Emperor thing, so... Yeah, no idea what is even happening. They're just going They just gained so many cards. 2 Ironmongers, a gear, and a province. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, we'll get another Falconer. They got all the Ironmongers. That's really bad. That is really, really bad. Okay, so yeah, I went too hard on my current stuff this time around. Because I'm really far behind. Alright. We'll leave that there. We'll draw it. We've got enough actions to play both of these. Let's do this first. Okay, let's get an Ironmonger to our hand. Because we definitely want some of those. We'll leave this here. No, we'll get rid of it. And then we have 2 buys with 11. I think maybe we go with the Nomads and a Province. You know, maybe that's just it. This is not working out for us very well. I think... Yeah, I mean, we could also go with 2 Lost Cities and try and catch up. I just don't think we will. Maybe a gold. That gives us part of the way there. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tricky one. Let's go with a Lost City and a gold. I don't think we're going to catch up here. I think I let them go too crazy with it. But we'll see, you know? We got a couple points. We're above our starting 3, so that's could be worse still. This might be a 3rd time's the charm kind of day. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just a try it twice and lose twice kind of day. No idea what's even happening. I feel like they have so many Falconers, it's insane. Wow. Yeah, so this is a loss. This is a lost cause. Do we leave this there? Let's leave it there. Draw another one. Let's discard it. Let's see what we get with gear. What do we want to put into our next one? So we're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we don't put anything away. Falconer will let us gain a Nomads to our hand. We can get 2 provinces, I think, off of that. Let's just put the states into our next hand. Let me just recount. So if we gain a Nomads, that's a 4 coin swing. This is 6 coins plus 7, 8. So no, we won't even be able to get it. Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, in that case, am I missing something? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's tricky. That's a tough one. Okay, so in that case, this will put us 5, 9, 10, 11. So if it's 11, that will leave us 4, 6, 10. I truly don't know what's even happening here. I'm just saying numbers out loud. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from buying it, 8, 9 from playing it. That's what we're gonna do. We'll put those into our next hand. We'll get a Falconer to get it. Then we play both of these. We'll get a province, and we'll get an estate just because we're behind. So, that's what we got. I could have gotten a Nomads, but this game is kind of a lost cause here, so. Okay, we need another buy. So taking this will give us a 4-coin swing. 9, we'd have 13. That's enough for a province and a duchy. So that's what we do. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're catching up a tiny, teeny tiny little bit. We'll leave that there. What do you even gain with this? We can do nomads again, but our deck's gonna have way too many of them. But that will let us get a duchy. I think that's just the move. That's what we do. We'll see when they eventually are able to buy out these provinces. This looks like a setup for a pretty good hand. So, if by some miracle, even though they're playing a billion cards, they can't do anything, we might be able to eke out something good. Jeez. Oh, they're gonna 3-pile us again? No, they can't. But we can't buy out, we can't farm extra coins during our turn. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to beat. Oh, I should have ironmongered first. Oh, well, that's that. We're out of stuff we can do. Alright. Well, we will get rid of it for no reason. Gain a card to our hand. We can gain something. Okay, so we'll have 2 actions left. We'll be able to play 2 of these. None of these can really give me extra actions. I mean, the closest chance is that... I think C chart's actually best. Because that's the best chance that we hit a lost city. Which would give us enough actions to do more. So, kind of weird, but that's what we're going to do. Ah, we did not. We did get a gold, so that's not bad. Though this is not a catch up and win the game kind of hand. All right, we could buy a province and an estate, which is a 7-point swing. I mean, we've lost this one. That's I have no delusions here. We have good and thoroughly lost, but we'll play it out. Okay. Yeah. that was not getting us there. All right. Well, honestly, maybe you should have done the silver and just seen what happens, but it seems like they have completely stalled out. This is not really going to help us, but we'll just put these in our next hand. And we will get another one of these, and then they're probably going to finish us off here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Falconer, let them get too many Falconers and too many Ironmongers. We'll try one last time. I still think silver's not bad. I still think that's not a bad open. Though maybe I'm just completely insane. Up to 2 cards is pretty solid. But no, I'm still going to go with a silver open. And then I'm going to go with an Ironmonger. And then here we'll go with another Ironmonger. They went with an early Mountain Shrine this time, which is pretty cool. I do think Mountain Shrine is really good, honestly. But that's fine. We'll leave that there. We have 5 this time. I think we go for a Falconer. I think I slept on Falconer. You don't need a ton of them. Like, they had a lot last time. I don't think you need that many, but I think having 1 is really, really huge. What do we have that we'd want to get? A silver. We still have 2 estates in there. I will get rid of it, but I don't know that that's even better. Okay, so this is 3 coins, I think, if memory serves. Okay, we're gonna already have enough to buy a bunch of stuff. I say let's just get another Ironmonger. Or do we go for a Poet? Because then we can start trying to wear this down. That's kind of a fun one, too. I feel like Ironmonger is just so good. So we're just gonna go with that. And then here, I will go with a Lost City. Maybe I should have gone with the gold. Got locked down the points. Trashed an estate. Okay. Here. Here I'll go with a gear. Okay. We're not in bad shape here, but we're not in great shape either. I say we get another ironmonger. Can't use it. Let's get another one. I feel like ironmonger is just so solid because it's always, you don't know what it is, but it's always upside. Maybe I feel like the people who actually know how to play Dominion are gonna be like telling me ironmonger is not actually good or something. But from my baby brain, I feel like being able to sift for stuff and getting some upside on your cycling, that's just is very nice. Okay, we're almost certainly going to hit something else. Almost certainly. So let's do that. Let's give ourselves, we'll pay ourselves in advance. Yeah, so we did. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll leave that there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then here, we actually are still going to have an action at the end of this, which is cool. Maybe a nomads. So that will put us in really good shape to buy 2 higher cost things. I say let's do that. Then here we get a silver and a lost city, I think. I think that's good. Or a gold, sorry, not a silver. They're actually wearing down the Kind Emperor pile. So maybe we try and falconer a poet and start it off. Alright, let's start getting rid of some stuff. We'll definitely leave that guy there. Definitely leave that guy there. Draw some more. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Here we have 4 actions. I think let's falconer a poet and just clear out these Kind Emperor piles, which is pretty good for us. Then we get to gain something. Here, do we do another falconer? I think maybe we do another falconer and then we get something else off of it. Or do we do a lost city? They get draw a card. Now let's do another falconer. Crazy that it just can play itself that way. Didn't even think of that. Then here, if we get another nomads, we'll have a ton of money. That's 8 plus 4, plus this will put us up some more, plus this will put us up some more. Okay, let's do that. All right. Let's see. Oh, I forgot that I still drew something because of my poet. All right, that's a pretty good go of it. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 buys with 20. We can spend 4 on this and still get 2 provinces. Right. Maybe we go for gears and 2 provinces. We can't do a lost city in 2 provinces, which is a little sad, but I think gear in 2 provinces is pretty good. Yeah. What do we get from Ironmonger with a victory card? Yeah, it turns into a lab. We just draw it. So yeah, that's great. And then it's sort of a lab. A bad lab. A lab where you know that you're getting a card that's kind of a dud. But alright, this 3rd time has to be the charm. We just have to be wary of emptying piles again, like they did the first time. Wow, they're doing a lot. Doing a lot right now. Oh, okay, finally they're going for some of this. Very heavy on the mountain shrines, which is very interesting. Alright, let's gain... What shall we gain? Maybe a lost city. I mean, it's going to give them a card. but we're up. This will put us more up and let us draw a lot of stuff. Let's do that. Okay, Ironmonger, get rid of that. Lost City, Ironmonger. Huh, I don't think we get rid of it. I think this, we discard it and then we draw. Oh, so it's even, yeah, it's even better than I was thinking. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna draw that with our gear. Set aside up to 2 cards. Is there anything we want to set aside? I think we set aside some of these just so that we get them out of the deck. Yeah, I think that's what we do. All right. And then just keep this up. We'll leave that there. And then with Falconer, we might be able to draw it, which is kind of cool. Okay, so what should we get here? We can also consider starting to try and empty out piles if we wanted to. All right, so we're gonna have 7, 8, 9, 10. Buying this will put us in pretty good shape. That'll be 14. We can do it again. Yeah, so I think that's probably the best options. Okay, let's just do these first. And then here, we are going to have 14, as we said. Do we draw some cards? That might be worth it. Rather than getting more nomads. Maybe we get like a gear or a poet, which will let us hit our other gear. That might be worth it. Let's try poet. That's a little rough, but if we got a gear, they would do the same thing. Okay. Okay. Cool. We're out of actions. We'll definitely put an Ironmonger into our next hand. 3 buys here. We can have 17. So let's get rid of one of these. Okay. Then we'll buy 2 provinces. Okay, so we've bought half the provinces, and we have some cards from that. I feel like this is really solid. Really, really solid. I mean, we're so far ahead, but never count them out. Never count them out. But this might be the time to count them out. So, we'll see. This is a long one today. Long attempt. So, but yeah, 3rd time I think is the charm. So yeah, Falconer is really solid here. I didn't sleep on Ironmongers the first time, but then I did the second time around. I went too hard on the Lost Cities, which gives them some benefits. So, all right, we'll put all of these guys into our hand. And then what do we gain? I feel like maybe we just go for a Lost City again and just try and draw everything. We're already up. I say we just do that. We'll leave that there. Draw it. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's keep doing this while we can. Do some poets. Get another Ironmonger. Alright, so this is gonna give us a lot of stuff. Alright, do we leave a Falconer on top? I don't think we do. I don't think it matters, honestly. This is 8. This is gonna give us 14. We can Falconer for another Nomads, which can let us get... is it better to do something else? We could get a gear, which would let us draw 2 and put something in our next hand if we don't like it. That might be better. Just chances are that we'll get our gold. We have a gold in these 4. Let's try the gear. Worst case, we can put stuff into our next hand. I think that's better. Don't love this Falconer grabbing stuff every time we do anything. Okay, so that Lost City is going to be really good. We got our gold too, so now we're at 11, 17. Okay, so next... Yeah, okay, let's put stuff into our next hand. In fact, do we put our gold into our next hand and just hope that we draw something? I feel like that might be good, you know? Let's try it. Ah, live to regret it. Okay, we do have a lot of buys though. So we could buy... Yeah, that was a little greedy. That's fine though. We'll buy province, we'll buy a duchy, and we could buy an estate too. I mean, we're really far ahead. Yeah, let's just do that. Just kind of lock it in. I forgot about palace. Maybe we could have bought something else. But this is not a bad starting hand, especially when we get a gold in it. So if they don't buy out the last two provinces, we might be able to squeeze out another one. Which is good. For no real reason. But always feels good to be able to buy more, to win by more. Let's see. Yeah, Ironmonger is just great. Just great. This deck has a lot of junk in it, though. So, oh, interesting. Didn't even know to right-click it. So many things to right-click that I never right-click. Interesting. They're trashing a lot of stuff. Including all of their estates. So, they've got one province, they've got 3 from Palace. Palace doesn't do a lot in here, to be honest. I mean, being able to get one set of them makes sense, but this set is not very conducive to a lot of treasures, so... The AI really needs to think. I feel like they're taking the same time as me, and I'm restricted by my little fleshy brain figuring stuff out slowly, so... Wow, they're going for mountain shrines. Don't know where you're going with that one, buddy. Oh, okay. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so that was a solid win. Ironmonger's great. They actually got half of them. I didn't know they had that many, but Ironmonger's great. I think I did sleep on gear a little bit early on. And Falconer is really important to get one early because Ironmonger is so strong, I think. So that's about that. So nothing too crazy. Very similar decks, honestly. You know. Ultimately. The only thing is they went for a ton of Mountain Shrines. Which Mountain Shrine is good. Actually, I like Mountain Shrine. But in this set, it just didn't really pan out. So. Alright, that's that. Third time's the charm today. Is that the saying? Why does that not sound like the right thing? Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Thanks for sticking it out if anyone did. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow.